All right, good evening, everyone. Thank you. My name is Mr. O'Brien. I am very pleased to start off our spring band concert tonight. We're going to hear first from the Symphonic Band, and then second from Wind Ensemble, our two level groups, and then we're going to combine at the end with the concert band, which is basically all the students in the program together to hear a wonderful night of band music. So thank you so much for coming and joining us. To kick off Symphonic Band's set, I would like to bring up Ajani Naiji to introduce our first song.
And I play the trumpet in Symphonic Band. Our first piece tonight is Rites of Tambour by Robert W. Smith. This artist is one of the most popular composers for concert band literature and did an amazing job writing this piece. Opening with mystery and featuring the flute and French horn sections from Who, this musical work builds in intensity until the tempo changes to one of overwhelming energy. Through the driving force of the percussion section and the harmonic support from the rest of the band works together to create a rich vibrancy that is unmatched. We have had a blast working on this piece for the last couple of months and cannot wait to perform it for you. So we hope you enjoy Rites of Tambour. I'm in 11th grade and played the clarinet in the Symphonic band. Our second piece tonight is Thankfulness, composed by our very own Dan O'Brien of East Hartford for the East Hartford Symphonic Band. Featuring notes and rhythms that are passed around different instruments across the ensemble, Mr. O'Brien has helped us to feel more confident in our own parts. Thankfulness also includes a lot of the building blocks that we will need in order to become better musicians in the next couple of years. This piece ends with some of us improvising music while the rest of the band provides support. We are so excited to perform the premiere of this piece tonight and are so pleased to share it with you. Please enjoy Thankfulness.
Hello, my name is Jalen. I'm in the 11th grade and I play trumpet inside Symphonic. Our third piece tonight is Summit by Kevin Day. The fast-paced music filled with driving rhythms pushed us this semester to work together to make sure we make it up to the summit. Depicting a group of individuals climbing up a mountain, this piece represents our growth as musicians throughout the year. We have worked really hard to get better both as musicians and people. We also want to thank Mr. O'Brien for his hard work over the year and have enjoyed our first year together. We hope you enjoy Summit.
everyone. How about one more round of applause for Symphonic Band? The ensemble, we can come on up. Thank you all for coming out tonight. I'm Mr. Hoyt. I do wind ensemble and concert band. Next on the stage, we're going to have wind ensemble. So a lot of where the wind ensemble students have started, we're in the band that we just saw, Symphonic Band. We have 3 songs for you tonight, and we're going to just be with you in just a few seconds after we play a little chorale to kind of warm up, and then we'll hit it with our student readers, and then it's senior time. So we'll be right back with you. It's like a track person stretch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we've been sitting for a little bit, they haven't played, and we just want to get the blood flowing. Without further ado, the wonderful Zaylen Richards.
Hi, my name is Zaylen Richards. I'm in the 11th grade and play the alto saxophone in the wind ensemble. Our first piece tonight is Resurgences by Robert Sheldon. It starts off with a bright, exciting music that's sure to get you ready for the rest of the concert. Then it slows down into a warm, expressive section before returning to the opening theme. This piece feels like flying through the sky with your favorite superhero, full of energy and motion. You'll also hear solos by Adriel Rodriguez on the clarinet, Selena Flores on the flute, Nathan Shorter on the euphonium, Andre Mays on the trumpet, Shamara Thomas on oboe, and Sadie Watkins on the French horn. We hope you enjoy Resurgences.
Hello, my name is Daniel Taylor, and I'm in 11th grade, and I play in the percussion section in the wind ensemble. Our next piece in Shenandoah is by Frank Tincelli. This piece is based on the Shenandoah River and gives a feeling of peace and calm. The composer said he wasn't trying to show the sound of the river, but the energy and timelessness feeling it gives. You'll hear a flute trio played by Olivia Boaje, Cherry Sopaku, and Leslie Densano, along with solos by Cindy Gaboa on trumpet, Trinity Rogers on French horn, and Nathan Scooter on euphonium, and Alex Miller Baby on alto saxophone. We hope you enjoy Shenandoah.
while they are shuffling around and getting ready for the next part, I just want to take a quick second to, I know we're going to recognize the seniors and all members at one time in the band program, but I just want to take a second right now to recognize the support system behind all of these people that are here tonight to make beautiful music with us. Without you, caregivers, we would not be able to do what we do, Mr. O'Brien and myself, and the interns as well. So if we could, Wind Ensemble and Symphonic, could we give the audience and your caregivers a wonderful round of applause?
Hello, my name is Adrian Rodriguez. I'm in 12th grade and I play clarinet in the wind ensemble. Our final piece tonight is Lightning Field by John Mackey. This piece originally came from a larger work called Wine Dark Sea, which was inspired by the journey of Odysseus as he tried to return home from the Trojan War. Mackey chose to focus on 3 key parts of that long and challenging journey. Lightning Field is the final movement, full of energy, intensity, and drama, and it's an absolute thrill to perform. Tonight's performance will be conducted by our UConn intern, Ms. Caitlin Corsetti. We hope you enjoy it.
going to invite our Symphonic band friends back up, and I'm going to invite Friends of Music, who is in the house, down into the pit. And we're going to do a little transitioning, and we're going to transition into our senior portion of the concert. So we'll be back with you in just a minute. Alright, so while they are figuring that out quietly, where are my instructions? Ah, there we go. Yeah, so it's crazy. We have a lot of moving parts in the band program, and I wouldn't like it any other way. Seniors, you were going to come down this year, once you have it. So we've been working really hard. As you know, you've probably seen us for marching band, and now we're in our concert season. This is actually our last concert before we move on to marching band. So I guess this is the perfect time to formally invite you to our All-Town concert, which is going to be on May 20th. It's a Tuesday night at East Hartford Middle School. We plan on presenting a lot of things that you have seen throughout the East Hartford program, the marching band side of things, and then also the concert band side of things. But we're not done because we love the month of May. We also have another performance on Memorial Day. Now, there was a misprint, and I blame myself for this, and I'm very sorry. We are not meeting here, even though that's what my text said. We will be meeting at the same location we met in the previous years. I will send you more details clarifying that. My apologies, you know, I have a lot of things going on, and I make mistakes. Oh, no, mistakes. I love it. So, if you're new to the East Hartford tradition, we like to take a moment to recognize these seniors that have been with us for, some of them since 4th grade, some of them since middle school, and some of us since high school, maybe even their senior year. These are, I can say, from the bottom of my heart, some of the best human beings that I have ever had the pleasure of teaching and instructing. Yes, you are more than welcome to applaud at any time. They are state champs, they are track and field athletes, they are top scholars, and we are going to spend the next couple of minutes gushing about them. So without further ado, Mr. O'Brien, let's kick this thing off. And when seniors, when you hear your names, come on over. We have the wonderful Friends of Music here. Well, can we get a round of applause for Friends of Music? All right, Mr. Brown.
All right, the first senior we are going to bring up is Aaliyah Bright Owu. Aaliyah has been in the East Hartford band program since 4th grade. Her favorite memory of band is hearing the crowd cheer after a halftime show. She's also the captain of the golf team and part of student council. This fall, she'll study nursing at Central Connecticut State University. Tonight, Aaliyah honors her sister Alyssa, writing, "She's been my backbone, always cheering the loudest and pushing me to be my best."
Hello. I don't know if you guys have recognized this, but we have lights in the auditorium, and we also have an amazing new sound system, so just want to give a quick shout out to Mr. Mellon and Mr. Clapton and Mr. Ryan for putting that together. All right, but now for the real event. Jordan Brown! Jordan has been a dedicated member of the East Hartford band since 4th grade, playing clarinet and performing with Color Guard. She calls band her safe space full of support and unforgettable memories. like getting a call from her dad mid-performance asking what she wanted from KFC. I guess it happens. This fall, Jordan will be attending Vaughn College to study airway operations with a minor in pre-engineering. She's also a pilot in training with 10 flight hours. That's right. Tonight, as you can see on stage, she's honoring Gio Morales. She says, "Thank you for always making me laugh and being the best bass clarinet partner. Your spark will never fade." How about a round of applause for Jordan?
Next up, we have Nia Cohen. Nia, one of our senior drum majors, has been part of the East Hartford band since 4th grade, starting on alto saxophone. She says the band helped her connect across grade levels, and her favorite memory is dressing up for the last football game. Outside of band, Nia is track and field captain, a CIAC scholar, and has earned high honors since 9th grade. Next year, she'll be attending UConn to study business. Tonight, she honors her parents, Nina and Christopher Cohen, for their constant support. Let's hear it for Nia.
Next, put your hands together for Jonah Cruz Mojica. Jonah is our other senior drum major. Began on trumpet in 4th grade and switched to percussion. Good switch, I approve. And has grown into a true leader in the East Hartford band. He calls the program a welcoming and amazing experience. His favorite memory, and I didn't know this until he wrote it, so it's a good thing. Sprinting to his car for a whistle seconds before we left for a marching band game. Jonah is also in National Honor Society, Spanish Honor Society, Tri-Am, and anchors the Hornet News Show. Next year, Jonah will be studying forensic biology at Western New England University. Tonight, he honors his whole family, saying their love and sacrifices made his success possible. Give another round of applause for Jonah.
Next up, we have Kaylin Pimento. Kaylin, one of our alto saxophone section leaders, found her passion for music in high school. She says the East Hartford Music Department has been a transformative community where she grew as both a musician and a person. She's also a proud member of the Tri-Am Music Honor Society. Next year, Caitlin will attend Bay Path University to study child psychology. Tonight, she honors Mr. Hoyt, saying, "Without his guidance, I wouldn't be half the musician I am
today." Next up, we have Tyler Davis! Tyler has been part of the East Hartford percussion section since 4th grade. He says that band feels like a family and it always has been a place of belonging. Couldn't agree more, Tyler. Next year, Tyler will be attending Springfield College to study athletic training and run track. Tonight, he honors his parents, Pam and Casey. Okay, all right, make sure. They supported me through everything. Thank you so much. Let's give a warm round of applause for Tyler.
Next up is Selena Flores. Selena has played flute piccolo since 4th grade, and over time, the East Hartford band became more than a group, it became a family. As flute section leader, she grew into a confident, outgoing person through music. Selena earned the seal of biliteracy in Spanish and will attend Bay Path University to study justice and forensics with a minor in early childhood education. Tonight she honors her mom, dad, brother, and Jaylee, saying their love and belief in her mean everything. Let's give it up for Selena.
Next, we have Patrick Gilbert. Patrick is one of our clarinet section leaders and has loved his time in the East Hartford band, especially the laughter and connection during preseason and marching band season. This fall, he will attend Western Connecticut State University. That's where Mr. Brian and I both went. To major in music education, that's what we did, and minor in photography. Tonight, Patrick honors his mom, saying he's the biggest supporter and motivator. I'm forever grateful, he writes. Let's hear it from Patrick Gilbert.
Next up, we have Jerry Harris. Jerry has played clarinet since 4th grade. He says the East Hartford band helped him grow musically and build lasting connections. He reflects every year with this band has been a different adventure, and I have zero regrets. Outside of band, Jared's a 2-time state championship with the esports team. This fall, he'll study psychology at UConn Hartford, hoping to become a therapist for young adults. Tonight he honors his entire support system, family, friends, and Mr. Arizona with deep gratitude and love. Let's give it up for Jared.
Next, we have the wonderful Alyssa Johnson. Alyssa is our other clarinet section leader and has been part of the East Hartford band since 4th grade. She says the program has taught her leadership and helped her grow socially. Her favorite memory is marching at the Big E, riding the roller coasters, and performing in front of a huge crowd. Alyssa is in the National Honor Society and has maintained high honors all 4 years and is ranked in the top 20 of her class. This fall, she will attend Howard University to study biology and maternal and child health with plans to become an OBGYN. Tonight, Alyssa honors her family saying, Mom, Dad, brother, and grandmother have always been there for me. Let's give it up for Alyssa Johnson.
Next up, we have Julia Lay. Julia, a talented musician who plays both B-flat and B-flat clarinet, began her musical journey in 4th grade. One of her proudest moments was joining Symphonic band her senior year, which taught her the importance of taking initiative and pursuing her goals. Julia is a member of the National Honor Society, Chinese Honor Society, and serves as president of the Yearbook and Board Game Club. She's maintained high honors all 4 years. This fall, Julia will attend the School of the Art Institute of Chicago for a BFA in Studio Arts. Tonight, Julia honors Kyle Nguyen, saying he's my #1 fan, the reason I didn't give up, and the reason I joined the band. Let's give it up for Julia. Next up, we have Andre Mays. Trumpet section leaders and president of Tri-M says the East Hartford band redefined his understanding of family. He reflects being part of the band. I can confidently say I've grown into someone my freshman self would be proud of. This fall, Andre will attend Western New England University to study English on an accelerated law track. Tonight, Andre honors Mr. Hoyt, saying, thank you for pushing me to become a better musician, public speaker, and leader. Let's give a warm round of applause for Andre.
Next up, we have Eric McMillan. Eric is a proud member of the trumpet section. He began playing trumpet in 5th grade. His favorite memories come from performing at football games where the crowd's energy and the joy of music left lasting impressions. This fall, Eric will attend Goodwin University to study in software development. Tonight, Eric honors his mom. She's been one of the biggest influences in shaping who I am today. I'm forever thankful for her support and helping me grow both as a musician and a person. Next, we have the wonderful Alex Miller-Davey, our alto saxophone section leader. Alex started being in 4th grade and says the East Hartford band has been both fun and challenging. They joined late in sophomore year, but quickly found their stride with the help of others in the section. Alex is a member of the National Honor Society, Tri-M, and serves as an advisor for Avalon. This fall, Alex will be studying in France to study biology with a chemistry focus all in French and aiming for a doctorate in research. It's amazing. Tonight, Alex honors their dad, Christopher Davey, saying he's always been my biggest supporter in music, pushing me to make an important part of my life. One more round of applause for Alex.
Next up, we have Keandre Owens. Keandre, a member of the local East section, plays both sousaphone and tuba. He joined the East Hartford band in 5th grade and found a great challenge and passion when he switched to tuba. He says the best part of band has been the people and tackling tough music together. Outside of band, Keandre is a general honor student, a CIAC Mario Kart state champ, and a member of Gear Up. Tonight, Keandre honors his mom, saying, thank you for always supporting me, I love you. He also gives a shout out to the band, thank you for everything. Let's have a shout out to Keandre.
Next, we have our percussion sergeant, Faith Ray. Faith reflects on her time in band with gratitude, especially for the family she's built. One of her favorite memories is the relief of finally taking off the marching drums after a long performance. I agree with that. I'm pretty happy. Faith is an honor student and a member of the summer leadership program this fall. She's studying music therapy at Connecticut State College and has been accepted into the STARS Trio program. Tonight, Faith honors her mother, saying, I'm grateful for the sacrifices my mom has made and for showing me that you can build an empire, one brick at a time. Give it up for Faith Graham.
Next up, we have Enrique Reyes-Mortal. Enrique, a talented member of the trumpet section, says the East Harvard Band has been like a second family. You love the excitement of football shows and concerts, always looking forward to new achievements. Enrique is a member of the National Honor Society, Spanish Honor Society, Tri-M, ranks number 13 in his class, and is a two-time state champion in esports. Next year, he'll attend UConn to major in chemistry. Tonight, Enrique honors his dad, saying, "My dad has always pushed me to be greater than I was yesterday. He's shown up in every way, and I'm so proud of who I've become because of him." Let's hear it for Enrique.
Next, we have Adriel Rodriguez. Adriel is a proud member of the clarinet section, found marching band and wind ensemble to be exciting challenges and helped him grow as a musician. Outside of band, Adriel is a two-time CIAC Mario Kart champion and the president of the Esports Club. This fall, he will attend Western New England University to study electrical engineering. Tonight, Adriel honors his mom, Miriam Martinez, saying, "Thank you, Mom, for always supporting me and my hobbies." He also gives a special shout out to his friend Seven, who will forever be the two knuckleheads, in the clarinet section. Give it up for Adriel.
Next up, we have Nathan Schroeder. Nathan, a valued member of the euphonium and baritone section, loves marching band season, especially the themed costumes with his section and music composers. He'll be attending UConn this fall to study actuarial science. Tonight, Nathan honors his mom, saying she's one of my biggest cheerleaders, always lifting my spirits and pushing me to do my best. I'm thankful to have her in my life. Let's hear it for Nathan Schroeder.
Next, we have Shamira Thomas. Shamira is a dedicated member of our pit and oboe section and has loved marching since joining in 4th grade. She's also captain of the swim team and a National Honor Society member. This fall, she'll attend Fordham University to study information systems. Tonight, Shamira honors her mom, Stacy, saying, "Her advice has shaped me and her persistence she taught will stay with me forever." Let's give it up for Shamira.
Next up, we have Risha Tuma. Risha, a member of our percussion section, joined the band this year and quickly felt at home, enjoying the energy and the camaraderie. This fall, he'll attend UConn to study mechanical engineering. Tonight, Risha honors his dad, saying he's been my biggest support and always motivates me. Let's give it up for Risha Tuma.
And last, but certainly not least, Sydney DeVoe. Sydney is a proud member of our trumpet section and our music library. She found her community in the band during her junior year. Her favorite memories include singing with the trumpet section. Plug your ears for those. Just kidding. And during marching band nights. A high honor student with a 4.0 GPA, Sydney is a summa cum laude Latin scholar and a member of Tri-M Music Honor Society. She plans to major in political science and follow a pre-law track this fall. Tonight, Sydney honors her mother, Veronica, saying, "Her love gives me the strength to never give up." Let's give it up for Sydney and all. Next, I'd like to welcome, actually, one more before Lisa joins us. Can we just give one gigantic round of applause for all of our Eastern High School graduating class. All right, I'd like to introduce you to Lisa Lavon, the president of Friends of Music.
A little appreciation from the Friends of Music. It's a gift card. And in a couple of weeks, we will be having a scholarship breakfast. And we will be giving out $500 to $1,000 scholarships to some of the seniors. So we work hard for that so that we can give back to you because you guys deserve it. We are the Friends of Music, just so that you know. So Michelle and Pam are also part of the Friends of Music. And we work at the UConn football games. at Richler Field. We also have, this year, we have broadened our horizons and actually done a few games at the Excel Center. So working hard to give back to the school. We either have had kids in band or orchestra, or we currently have kids in band or orchestra. And we would love to have you guys join us and help us. Even one game really helps a lot, so that we can provide them with scholarships after they leave East Hartford High School.
All right, there are two people that are behind the scenes that are also graduates, but not of East Hartford High School. I'd like to also just huge shout out to my two interns that their last day is today, let's go figure. We have John Blackstone Gardner and Caitlin Corsetti. Without them, I couldn't have done a lot of the things that we do to kind of like get everything moving in the school. So I'm, from me to you, eternally grateful. That concludes our senior recognition. We're going to ask the seniors to go back on stage. We're going to play 3 more pieces for you, and you are all going to have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for attending our spring concert. Thank you, Mr. Clapsaddle, for attending. Thank you, the building of East Hartford High School and the principals here for attending. Big shout out to Mr. Siegel, who always live streams every event. He's like our #1 fan. Mr. Bellman behind the scenes on the microphones and the lights. Thank you again. Mr. Foreman for getting all of the food. Mr. O'Brien for being a great colleague. Ms. Puerta, you get the idea. It takes a family here to get everything that's going on behind us to be successful. Thank you all for that. I will leave it to you now.
My name is Takaya Pike. I'm in the 11th grade and I play the French horn in the concert band. The piece we're about to play is called Critical Mass. The title comes from science. It means the smallest amount of material needed to start a nuclear reaction. The music matches that idea, starting off strong, exciting, and intense. One thing we worked on in this piece is something called an ostinato, which means a rhythm that repeats over and over. If you listen closely, you might hear some of those patterns coming back in the beginning and the end. Critical Mass will be conducted by our young intern, Ms. Caitlin Corsetti. Hope you enjoy.
Hi, my name is Jordan Brown. I'm in the 12th grade and I play the bass clarinet in the concert band. The piece we're about to play is called Amerland. It was written by Jacob de Haan, a composer from the Netherlands, and it is one of his most popular pieces played by band in the USA. This piece is meant to take you on a journey to a beautiful place in northern Germany called Amerland. Picture wide fields of yellow flowers, green meadows, long country roads, and a peaceful lake. With warmth and flowing melodies, Jacob de Haan brings this peaceful place to life through music. We hope Amerland touches your heart and that you enjoy listening.
Hello, my name is Shamira Thomas. I'm a senior and I play the oboe in concert band. The piece that we're closing with tonight is C-141 Starlifter by Randall Strandrich. It's an exciting and powerful way to end our concert. It's Inspired by the military aircraft of the same name, this piece takes you from the runway and lifts you into the sky. If you ever wonder what it might sound like to fly, this music brings this experience to life. The rhythms shift between meters, from 4 to 3 to 5, creating a sense of motion that mirrors the twists, turns, and soaring feeling of flying. Thank you for joining us for our final concert in the auditorium for the year. We truly appreciate your support, and we hope you enjoy C-141 Starlifter.
Thank you so much for coming out. I hope you have get home safe. Thank you again.